Welcome to a special edition of Web Chat. I'm Chris McMillan, and I'm joined by Special Constable Shaylyn Jackson. How are you doing today, Shay?
I'm doing great today. Looking forward to Halloween this Thursday.
I feel like we're friends now. I can call you Shay, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay? I don't want to jump the gun there. We got Halloween coming up. It's Thursday, and I think one thing I want to ask about first is Halloween candy. There was a scare in Woodstock a couple years ago. It turned out to be nothing, but it scared some parents, rightfully so. Sure. What are some things to watch out for when it comes to Halloween candy?
Yeah, I mean, parents need to be very cautious when it comes to Halloween candy, making sure that they're safe for their kids to eat because ultimately it's taking food from strangers, right? So things to be looking for is tampered packaging, right? Making sure that, first of all, the candy comes in a traditional packaging and isn't homemade baked goods or any kind of homemade treats. Those are typically things that should be stayed away from. However, things like store-bought candy, those can be perfectly fine, so long as you're checking to make sure that the actual packaging isn't tampered with. There's nothing inside of it. Like you said, in previous years, we've had scares. We've had things where, parents are finding things and they're not sure. So it's better to err on the side of caution for sure, especially with things like cannabis being legalized. We're hearing a lot of people saying, well, people won't waste their cannabis edibles on children. However, people have done stranger things before, right? So it's still good just to be cautious and be mindful when you're actually going through your child's candy.
And realistically, if you're a parent, there's nothing wrong with going through the candy, picking out all the Reese peanut butter cups, the things that you like. That's right. Right? That's right. But just go through the candy anyways. And, I always set aside a few things for myself. For sure. But you have to do that for a safety reason as well. Yes, of course. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that your children are consuming things that are safe for them. And on Halloween night, I take it we're going to see, because we do every year, a lot of Woodstock police officers, a lot of, a strong police presence in the community, just making sure everyone's safe. Absolutely. Yeah, we will be out actively patrolling on Halloween and on the 30th as well, making sure that people are behaving and everyone is safe and acting appropriately, right? Is there anything the kids can do, parents can do for their kids in terms of making sure they're safe on Halloween night? Absolutely. Making sure that kids are visible, having some sort of reflective wear on the children themselves, and making sure that it's a costume where maybe they're using face paint or makeup rather than a mask. Masks can tend to cause problems of visibility. We don't want kids wearing costumes that are too big, that they could be tripping over. And then even homes who are planning on giving out Halloween candy, making sure that there's a clear path, it's well lit, it's a safe place for kids. Not all the power cords and extension cords going to your decorations aren't going across and creating tripping hazards for kids. All right, that's all great advice. I'm looking forward to it, taking my kids out on Thursday. There'll be a little witch and a little pirate knocking on your door, so make sure to give us lots of candy. Thanks for coming in, Shay. Appreciate it. Make sure to join us again next time for another edition of Web Chat.